Think your cat's just being dramatic when they ignore you, stare blankly out the window, or suddenly scratch your couch violently? Think again. Cats may act like royalty who don't need anyone, but surprise! Even these fluffy divas can feel sad and lonely. But how do you feel if it's just catitude or something deeper? Today we're breaking down 12 signs your cat might be feeling emotionally low. So stick around because it's time to understand your cat's silent cries for help. Kicking things off with number 1. Number 1. Decreased appetite. If your cat is suddenly eating less or ignoring meals, it could be a sign of sadness or loneliness. While cats occasionally skip a meal, a prolonged loss of appetite, especially if they refuse favorite treats, should raise concern. Stress, boredom, or underlying illness can contribute to this change. Unlike dogs, cats are highly sensitive to routine disruptions, so even small changes like a new work schedule or a missing companion can affect their eating habits. Monitor their weight and hydration. If the behavior persists beyond 24 hours, consult a vet to rule out medical issues. Try to encourage eating. Try warming their food or offering interactive feeders for mental stimulation. Remember, a happy cat is usually a hungry cat. Another subtle but telling sign is a change in your cat's sleep patterns. Let's talk about why excessive napping or hiding could mean. Number 2. Excessive sleeping or hiding. While cats naturally sleep 12 to 16 hours a day, a sad or lonely cat may sleep even more, often in isolated spots like under beds or inside closets. Hiding more than usual, especially if your cat was previously social, can signal stress or depression. Unlike normal rest, this behavior feels withdrawn. They might avoid their favorite sunny spots or flee when approached. Rule out illness first. A vet check helps. But if health is fine, consider environmental factors like loneliness, boredom, or recent changes like a moved piece of furniture. To help, create safe, cozy spaces near family areas and reintroduce gentle play or treats to rebuild confidence. Speaking of changes, let's talk about grooming, or lack of it. Number 3. Lack of grooming. Has your cat ever stopped grooming like this? Comment below with what behavior worried you most. We'd love to hear your experience. A well-groomed cat is a sign of a happy, healthy cat. So if your feline friend suddenly stops grooming, take note. Cats are naturally fastidious, spending up to 50% of their waking hours licking and cleaning themselves. When stressed, lonely, or unwell, they may neglect this routine, leading to a dull, greasy, or matted coat. Pay attention to areas like the back and tail, which are harder to reach. If they appear unkept, your cat might be struggling emotionally. However, rule out medical issues first. Arthritis, dental pain, or obesity can also make grooming difficult. Gentle brushing can help, but if the cause is emotional, increasing playtime may restore their self-care habits. On the flip side, overgrooming can also signal distress. Let's look at that next. Number 4. Overgrooming. If your cat is licking itself like it's trying to win a World's Cleanest Cat Award, pay attention. While grooming is normal, overgrooming, especially in one spot, can signal stress or sadness. You might notice bald patches, red skin, or even sores from constant licking, usually on the belly, legs, or paws. It's like their version of biting nails when anxious, except furrier and way more dramatic. Rule out medical issues first. Fleas or allergies can also cause this, but if the vet gives the all clear, your cat might just be lonely or bored. Try distracting them with playtime or puzzle feeders. Don't forget, a cat's version of stress eating is stress licking. Now let's talk about another vocal clue: excessive meowing. Number 5. Excessive vocalization. If your cat suddenly turns into a chatterbox, especially with long, mournful meows, it might be more than just dinner time demands. While some cats are naturally talkative, a sad or lonely cat may vocalize excessively, often at odd hours like 3 a.m., because why not? These calls can sound more urgent or plaintive than their usual meows, almost like they're saying, "Hello, is anyone out there?" Pay attention to timing. Nighttime yowling or constant meowing when you're awake could signal loneliness. Of course, rule out medical issues first. Hunger, pain, or hyperthyroidism can also cause extra noise. But if your cat's healthy, they just might need more playtime or companionship. Pro tip: An interactive toy can help distract them when you're not around, because nobody wants a feline opera at midnight. Now let's talk about another messy clue: litter box changes. Number 6. Litter box changes. If your cat suddenly avoids the litter box or has accidents outside it, pay attention. This is a big red flag. While medical issues like UTIs should always be ruled out first, stress or sadness can also cause this behavior. A lonely or anxious cat may associate this box with discomfort if they felt vulnerable while using it, or reject it entirely as a cry for help. Changes in frequency, such as going too much or too little or straining, can also signal distress. Keep the box clean, try different litter types, and ensure it's in a quiet, safe spot. If the problem persists, a vet visit is a must. Never punish your cat. This worsens their stress. Instead, observe and address their emotional needs. If you want to help your cat feel more emotionally supported, don't miss our last video on ways to make your cat feel loved. You'll learn easy tricks to boost their mood instantly, especially number 4 on the list. Next, another surprising sign: destructive behavior. Let's break it down. Number 7. Destructive behavior. Okay, let's talk about that chewed-up charger, the shredded couch, and your favorite plant that's now a dirt explosion. If your cat is suddenly turning into a tiny wrecking ball, it might not just be bad behavior, it could be loneliness. Yep, cats get bored, and when they feel sad or ignored, they need a way to let it out. And guess what? Scratching the curtains or knocking over your coffee cup might be their version of a good cry. Imagine being stuck in the house all day with no one to play with, no entertainment, and no cuddles. You'd go a little stir-crazy too, right? That's your cat. They're not trying to make you mad, they're trying to tell you something. So before you scold them, think about what they might be missing. Try adding new toys, climbing shelves, or just giving them more one-on-one time. Another subtle clue is paying too much attention to windows. Number 8. Staring out windows. It's normal for cats to watch birds or squirrels outside, but if your cat spends excessive time fixated on the window, it could signal loneliness or boredom. Indoor cats, especially those without stimulation, may long for interaction or mental engagement. While a little window gazing is harmless, prolonged staring, especially with a tense posture, might mean they're frustrated by their lack of outdoor access. You can help them by giving the cat a tree near the window, or even leash training for safe outdoor exploration. If you can't take them outside, consider a catio, or a cat patio, or bird feeders outside the window to keep them entertained. Always ensure they have enough playtime with you to prevent sadness from isolation. Now let's talk about their eyes, what stress looks like. Number 9. Changes in pupil dilation. Here's something you probably didn't expect. Your cat's eyes can tell you how they're feeling. If your cat is feeling sad, stressed, or even scared, their pupils may stay wide and dilated, even in normal light. On the flip side, tiny, narrow pupils might mean they're tense or angry. Of course, pupil size can also change based on light and playfulness, so don't panic over one wide-eyed moment. But if you notice consistent changes, especially with other signs like hiding or being less playful, it could signal that your cat is not too happy. If you are curious to learn more about feline behavior, check out our playlist on cat psychology for more fascinating facts about your cat. So next time you're cuddling or passing by, take a quick look at those pupils. Big and round like dinner plates all day long? Pay attention. They're trying to tell you something. Speaking of changes, let's talk about ignored toys. Number 10. Ignoring toys. Remember when your cat used to go wild over a feather toy or chase a ball across the room? If these toys now just sit in the corner gathering dust, it could be a red flag. When cats feel sad or lonely, one of the first things they lose interest in is play. Playtime is how cats express energy, confidence, and happiness. So if your cat suddenly stops pouncing, chasing, or batting at toys, it might mean they're feeling emotionally low. Just like humans, a sad cat can seem off, even distant. You might notice them sitting quietly, staring at nothing, or showing no excitement over things they used to love. If this happens, don't ignore it. Try spending a few extra minutes each day interacting with them, using new toys, gentle words, or even just being close. That little effort could make a big difference to their emotional health. Now let's talk about the opposite problem, when your cat won't leave you alone. Number 11. Clinginess. If suddenly your cat turned into your tiny, furry shadow and kept following you from room to room, even to the bathroom, it might be more than just curiosity. Yep, clinginess can be a big red flag that your cat feels sad or lonely. Cats are independent creatures, sure, but when they're feeling down, they often start seeking comfort. And guess who becomes their emotional support human? You. They might curl up in your lap more often, meow when you leave the room, or rub against your legs nonstop like they're trying to glue themselves to you. It's cute, yes, but don't ignore it. This sudden neediness could be your cat's need to be bored, anxious, or missing something like a pet sibling or even you when you're gone all day. Try giving them more attention, playtime, and even a cozy blanket with your scent. Trust me, your little clingster will feel a whole lot better when they know they're not alone. But sometimes, instead of clinging, your cat might do the opposite. Number 12. Avoiding interaction. Ever feel like your cat is ghosting you? One minute they're all cuddly and cute, and the next they're nowhere to be found. If your cat suddenly starts avoiding you, hides under the bed, or ignores your calls, yes, cats can ignore you on purpose. It could be more than just a leave-me-alone mood. It might be a sign they're feeling sad or lonely. Cats are naturally a bit independent, but when they go from being social to acting like you're invisible, it's time to take notice. Sometimes, they avoid interaction because they're stressed, bored, or missing companionship. If this behavior keeps up, try to gently reconnect. Sit quietly near them, talk softly, or offer their favorite toy. Let them know you're still their human and you're not going anywhere. Remember, love sometimes means just sitting there, quietly. Cats may not cry like humans, but they have their quiet ways of telling us something's wrong. As pet parents, it's our job to notice those signs and give them the love, attention, and care they need. A happy cat means a happy home. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and share it with other cat lovers. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips on understanding your feline friend better. Thanks for watching, and go give your kitty some extra cuddles today.